Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am really excited about this video. It is a one brand tutorial using Wet n Wild products. Now there were a couple things that I didn't have. Brow products, lashes, and concealer. So I still tell you what I used in the video, but those are the only products that I didn't have. But, I mean, look at all this. And you know how affordable Wet n Wild products are. Like, this is not a lot of money at all. You can buy everything you need, pretty much everything you need, through this and you'll be good. Like, it's absolutely insane. But I really love the way this look turned out. I hope that it translates that way on camera. Also, speaking of on camera, if you can hear the wind, I apologize. It is like a monsoon out there. I'm so over this rain. I wanted snow because first of all, it's winter. But if it's not going to snow, then please give me a nice, pretty, sunny day. But anyways, I'm going to try to stop rambling. If you like this video, like these kinds of videos, give that video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to be notified when I upload new videos. But like I said, I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's just hop into this. I hope you guys love it as much as I did. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. So as I mentioned in the beginning, I do have my brows already done. I did do them with the NYX brow pencil. So I tried to keep it drugstore, but I didn't have a Wet n Wild brow pencil. So that is why they are already done. So I think today I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the face. My face is freshly cleaned and moisturized, so we are good to go. First I'm gonna start out with the Coverall Primer, just like this. Now I have never used this on my face, so a few of these products are going to be kind of a first impressions. So this will be one of them. Now I have tried this on like the back of my hand. If you've seen my drugstore haul, which was posted Sunday, I think. Yeah, it was posted Sunday, where I had shown this and things like that. And I'm hoping that it works for me. I guess we will find out. I'm gonna apply it all over my face, just in case, and it's going to turn my skin red. My skin always turns red when I rub it pretty hard. So this isn't really like a pore filling primer. It feels silicone-y, so I assume it's just going to make the makeup last. It says refines pores, fills fine lines, brightens complexion, and even skin tone. I don't know about that. So for foundation, we are going to be using the new Photofocus foundation in the shade Buff Bisque. I think this is going to be a little dark for me, but we will make it work. All of my self-tan is completely worn off and I'm super pale, but we will make it work. This is the foundation that says goodbye to photo flashbacks. So it's supposed to be super good for flash photography. Now I have worn this once before and I really liked it. I think that it goes on super nicely. It did not last that great for me throughout the day. Again, I am oily, so maybe this won't be as great for the oily skinned girls, although Casey Holmes, I believe, is super oily and she tends to love this. So maybe it's just one of those things where I'm going to have to continue to powder up. But the spatula on it is super nice. I love that, and a lot comes out. So I guess let's go ahead and get started applying that, and I'll kind of talk through and I'll kind of mention my thoughts as I'm applying it. It's actually nice, the spatula, so you don't have to, you know, put it on the back of your hand and then clean it off. Although that's not that big of a hassle, it's just nice to not have to do that step. Ah. And it's crazy, the smell of this literally smells like paint. But it's not one of those scents that like sticks around and is annoying, you know? So bring it down the old neck since I'm a ghost. Not that there's anything wrong with being pale, but I enjoy a little tan. I am going to blend this out with a damp beauty blender as I blend out all of my foundations. I very rarely use a brush anymore. Now this foundation does oxidize, that I have found, so it oxidizes fairly warm, but it's not too bad. Like, not too bad that I would never wear this again, you know? As you can see, it blends out really nicely. It says, see, what's the coverage say? Light medium coverage, but I really think that this is a buildable foundation, because when I had first applied it, and I'll show you again, but when I had first applied it right in here, like my cheek area, my nose, it was still, some of the like the pinkness was still coming through, so I dabbed just a little bit more and it built it up nicely. So I'll show you that in a minute. And it doesn't dry super fast, so you are okay with putting it over your entire face if that is, you know, how you like to apply your foundation. You can see a little, the redness is kind of peeking through, so I'm just going to take a little bit more. Not a lot, a dab will do ya. I do not have an e.l.f. concealer, but again, I'm going to keep it drugstore, so I'm going to use the Maybelline Better Skin concealer. This is in the shade Light. And I have found that everything blends really, really nicely over this foundation. I have used it with this concealer, and I have also used it with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. To set all of that concealer, I'm going to go in with the Megaglo contouring palette. I'm going to take this banana shade right here, of course. This palette is in Dulce de Leche. Hopefully I'm not completely butchering that. For the rest of my face, I'm going to take this Photofocus pressed powder. This is in the shade Warm Beige. Looks like this. It's super pigmented. It adds almost like an airbrush effect to your face. I love it. I am going to be using a Real Techniques multitask brush for this. And I'm just going to kind of pounce it into the skin, not rub. I'm going to go back into that contouring palette and I'm going to use this contouring shade. I'm going to use that to kind of bronze up the face and contour. It's a very pretty color. It's not too warm, it's not too ashy. I really, really like it. As do a lot of other people. I'm going to take this e.l.f. blending brush and I'm just going to slightly contour. Nothing too crazy. For blush, I'm going to be taking the Coloricon blush in Pearlescent Pink. Super, super pretty. And I'm just taking that on an e.l.f. angled brush. These are super powdery and pigmented, but I think that they go on and blend really, really nicely. For highlight, I'm going to try the Illuminating palette in the shade Catwalk Pink. That's this right here. And I think I'm just gonna mix them all together and hope for the best. It is super powdery, as you can probably tell on my brush. So we're just going to tap it off. That's pretty. This is my first time using this. That is really pretty. It's very pink, but it's really pretty. It's really wet looking, that's insane. I can't believe how powdery this is. It's getting everywhere. And I'm actually taking the two outermost shades to highlight, you know, the front of my face. I'm going to blend all the powders together with the stippling brush. So face is done. Now let's get started on the eyes. First I'm going to use this palette right here. As you can tell, it has been a well-loved palette. This is actually probably my favorite shadow palette that they have. It's in the shade style Walking on Eggshells. It's so pretty. But for the crease, I'm going to take this shade right here. And I'm going to take that on a Morphe M505 and just kind of buff it in. Again, these are super powdery, so they do have a lot of fallout. So just be careful when working with them. Take that same shade on a e.l.f. flat blending brush and I'm just going to place that on the outer V. Y'all, that wind is insane out there. I apologize if you can hear it and it's distracting. For the lid shade, I'm actually going to take a different palette. This is the Comfort Zone palette. And I'm going to take this shade right here. For that, I'm actually going to be using a Wet n Wild brush. I don't even know what this is called, but it's like a wide domed shadow brush. To top off that lid shade, I'm going to take the loose pigment in the shade Heart of Rose Gold. I'm just going to apply that right over where I just placed that lid shade. I just want to give it some extra sparkle. Oh my gosh, I love these pigments. For the brow bone highlight, I'm actually going to go back to that Walking on Eggshells palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here. It actually reminds me of MAC Nylon. It's super similar. And super pigmented. Holy shit. I am going to be applying some liner. I'm going to use the Mega Liner, and this is just like a jet black basically. And I'm not good at doing this on camera, so I will try my best. If not, I'll see you back in just a second. That is as good as those babies are gonna get. Okay. Alright, mascara. I'm going to be using the Max Volume Mascara first. I'm going to curl them. It's actually not that bad. Oh, I just poked the shit out of my eye. That is actually a really nice mascara. I am impressed. I didn't think that I was going to like it, but I am impressed. Alright, so let's let the eyelashes dry because I think I still want to use lashes because, you know. Okay, while my lashes dry, I'm going to move on to the lips. First, I'm going to take this Perfectpout gel lip liner. Looks like this. It is in the shade Bear to Comet. I'm going to line my lips and fill them in. This is the first time using this. to go over that, even though I think that this is so pretty, even by itself, and it's super comfortable. Super comfortable. I really, really like that. I'm going to go over that with the Liquid Catsuit matte lipstick in the shade Rebel Rose. I have worn this before and I absolutely love it. I love everything about it. It goes on, you know, kind of glossy, like it looks glossy, but it dries down to a matte. It's just so pretty. So I'm going to apply some false lashes real quick and I will be right back. But just so you know, I am using the Allure Luxe lashes in the style Opulent. I will be right back. Alright, so here's the look with lashes. Now to kind of set everything down, put it in place, I'm going to be using the Photofocus setting spray. Whew. Oh my god. I thought that mist was fine when I sprayed it, like when I first opened up the packaging, but it like took my breath away. Alright, so here is the final look all put together. I absolutely love how this turned out. I can't stop looking at, first of all, that highlight, and then second of all, the eyeshadow. Like, I love the way the eyes turned out. So nice. As far as the drugstore goes and being affordable, I think that Wet n Wild absolutely kills it in that department. They are just, the quality of everything is amazing. There wasn't one thing here that I didn't like as of right now. Now, the primer may not end up working for me. I'm not too sure about that, but like all the powders and just everything that I put on my face, I absolutely loved. Now, like I told you, some of them are new, some of them I've had for a while, but regardless, I absolutely love these products. If there are certain Wet n Wild products that I don't have here that I should try, definitely let me know. But if you like these kinds of videos and would like to see more of them, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and click that little bell to be notified when I upload new videos. But I don't have anything else to say other than thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!